right, my moment of truth. The debate resolved that it's more blessed to love than to be loved. Love. Sometimes I feel I need love because I've gotten lots of respect. He's a guy who's made it in English without going abroad. I get a lot of attention, I get a lot of respect, but I get no love. I'm sad and lonely. How am I supposed to get love and attention of other persons? Try hard to get it, or wait until the love comes to me? So that's a question for me and for you too. So we're going to find out about it. Let the debate begin. Affirmative rock. Love is a practice, says who? Erich Fromm. You try harder to love than to be loved. To love somebody is an action. And to wait until the love comes to you, that's waiting, is a passive. And logic tells us that it pays to try harder because you gain experience whether you make it or not. So, says who? The Bible says it's more blessed to give love than to receive it. So obviously, and love is a practice, you should give love first before you try hard to get it from others. Negative wind. Let me ask Founder a couple questions. He got a quote from Erich Fromm. Fromm said, love is a practice, but did he say the waiting is bad? Non-action is bad. The waiting, or the waiting game for that matter, works a great deal in any given situation, you know. The waiting to get it is just an existential issue. Number two, did the Bible say we all must behave like good Samaritans? Good Samaritans are rare birds. Not everyone can make it and behave like good Samaritans. So, don't try too hard to love it, and just wait and relax and to follow the nature's cause. Negative rock. Playing hard to get works in many cases. The waiting game works. The wait patiently to get love and attention from others. That works. Despite the fact that it appears to be inattentive, appears to be passive, but it is, positive because the waiting calls for a lot of patience and constant effort on your part to improve yourself. That's nothing but an extension of self-love. It's entirely different from narcissism. So the waiting works. Non-action sometimes works. Instead of spending a lot of time stalking other women, stalking other men for that matter, that might backfire, the self-defeating on your purpose. Affirmative wind. Let me come up with a couple of questions to ask the native. Negative argues that they play hard to get. But does it work in Kansai as well? It might work in Tokyo, the great metropolitan areas, but does it work in Kansai? Down below, they don't play games, they play for real. Number two, do you feel sorry? Don't you feel sorry if your waiting game doesn't work, doesn't pay off? Sometimes you feel happy. Oh, I should have done that. I shouldn't have done that. On hindsight, you always think in terms of whether or not they should have done something, you know. So, affirmative argues perhaps that negatives are a little bit too, pessimistic. Try to be optimistic and try hard to get what you want. and the dream will come. I found a fire. I'm on fire. Give love first. Don't try to get it from other person. Give it yourself, Give, and get. That's the bottom line for the engine of the businesses in Japan. Since when? Since Ninomiya Sontoku. If you don't get it, try again. And you outgrow yourself, get away from yourself. In other words, the time heals the old wounds. Sometimes you end up wounded egos, hurting yourself, you injured egos, but the time will be on your side. So you'll be sorry if you haven't tried that. Try your luck. And given the choice between the trying hard and you couldn't make it, and even if you haven't tried that, you gain something from it. You learn by failure. Ask Napoleon Hill, who says to learn from failure. Negative fire. Let me fight fire with fire. And wait until you get love, lest you get embarrassed. You might fail in your love, and you might end up letting other people down. But loss of faith means a loss of confidence. Loss of confidence means loss of opportunities in business. So that if you listen to Napoleon Hill, that you gain confidence, and the confidence works and begets the confidence. So this goes on and on, eventually leads to a success in your life. So to maintain faith, mentsu is very important. If you lose mentsu, you lose faith, you lose confidence. It works, it doesn't work. Fine, but it's you can expect a lot of negative consequences. So don't try hard. Avoid taking risk. Don't try to confess your actual honest feelings. Hold it back. Wait until love comes to you. Negative water apparently argues that if you fail in love, forget about it. Move on. And I say to you, wait a minute. If you keep on losing love, you get disappointments, and you turn out to be a negative person. What turns you around? And you got to have added confidence. No further disappointments in love. No further failure. Avoid taking risk. So instead of becoming a vengeful person, they're trying away from it, to gain confidence by making successful attempts in the future. And so that you'll be able to gain more confidence that might lead to further success in the future. Affirmative water. Calm down. I would talk like water. If you don't take risk, aiming higher, you regret what you haven't tried. And love means never having to say you're sorry. Why? Life is adventure, full of risk. And romantics, by and large, are risk takers. I'm a romantic. In Japanese, romancisto. In English, romantic. Romantics are the person who are not afraid to take risk. So, talking to somebody or wooing to women, and these are the part of the adventure that everyone has to take to grow big. You'll be able to get out of yourself, get ahead of yourself, so to speak, and then you'll be able to make it. I repeat, love means never having to say you're sorry. はい、判定に入ります。これはね、どこでも受けるテーマですね。愛する方が幸せなのか、愛される方が幸せなのか、大体均衡します。今回の場合4対1ぐらいですね、愛する方がいいという人が多かったようですけれども、 そうですね、決め手は一人の審査員の中です。一番最後の愛の歌から Love means never having to say sorry がこれ決まったというのがありました。これ一番最後で本当は弱いんですよね。ディベートでは最初からすぐ言わなきゃいけないんですけども、しかし最初はエリッチ・フロムの愛とは行であるということを申し上げましたね。それと一致してるじゃないですかね。流れでは一貫性というので、否定側の方がありましたですね。だから愛されるのがいいというのは受け身のように見えるんだけども、受け身でないという証明がもう少し欲しかったですね。したがって今回のディベートで立論から最終弁論まで一貫性があるということで、相手は後悔せぬこと、それがあれば強さに結びつきます。リスクテイキングにもプラスになります。肯定が勝ち。Show must go on. Samurai Talk coming up.